Hello, how you doing, YouTube? Welcome to Randy Man Cave. Here we talk about physical media, home entertainment, video gaming, stuff like that. If you're into that type of thing, you're at the right place. Please hit the like button on this channel. On this video. Please subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. This is another episode of Versus, where I pick two movies that I feel like that should go against each other, and I break it down in 5 categories, and I choose what I feel like which one is on top. So if y'all couldn't tell on my thumbnail of this video, that is Mortal Kombat in 1997. And you got the Mortal Kombat in 2022. If I got that right. Yep, 2022 and Mortal Kombat. I believe it was in 97, right? 95. Wow, 95. So 95 Mortal Kombat and 2022 Mortal Kombat. So it's off by 2 years, but that's all right. But yeah, so I have both titles. Thought I put them against each other. I've seen both of them multiple times. If y'all haven't noticed, if y'all can see in that little section right there, little Mortal Kombat figures and the artwork behind. I'm a huge Mortal Kombat fan. That's just my thing. I grew up with Mortal Kombat since I was a kid. Never let up. I'm a huge fan of the series. Huge fan of the comics. Watch the cartoons. Watch a little bit of the action live action show. So I've been following Mortal Kombat for a while. I know some side stories. I know some things are different from what they did on comic books and what they did in the video gaming into what they did in the movies. And just glad that my favorite fighting game had last 30 years. They just dropped Mortal Kombat 1 last year, September. I was excited about that. The game was, it was okay. I feel like it's missing a lot. I'm hoping they drop another version of the game soon. That's what they do these days. Give you a little taste of something. If it does well and people cry that is not enough, they end up dropping another version where you spend more of your money. So I'm assuming that's what they're gonna do this time. That's what they did for the other Mortal Kombat's. They drop other versions later on throughout the year with more characters, more stuff, more stuff to do, and I'm hoping that's what they're gonna do with the MK1. I believe the game engine on the video game is great. I love the fighting. It's smooth. Take me back in Mortal Kombat 9, Mortal Kombat X, Mortal Kombat 11. I thought the fight engine was kind of shady, but it wasn't bad at all. But I still enjoy playing the game. But Mortal Kombat 1 still has some issues with it, and hopefully, they work on that. So anyway, just want to stay on to this versus, just give me a little back history of how I feel about the where Mortal Kombat stand now, and especially in this generation. That the game been running good for 30 years. So they came out with 2 movies. Actually, they came out with 3 movies. They just confirmed Mortal Kombat from the sequel from this version. I believe it's coming out next year. I thought it was coming out this year, but it's coming out next year. They did wrap up filming, so the other little stuff going on. Can't wait for that to come out. I just hope they learn from the mistakes from part 1. There's a lot of mistakes they messed up on that I feel like they need to fix, and hopefully they fix it on sequel. But I did hear Shao Kahn's gonna be in it, Katana, other characters that wasn't in the first one, so I'm excited about that. So for that being said, let me just go into the verses. Which one do I feel like is the dominant Mortal Kombat movie? Motion picture, by the way. People have that preference. I respect that. What I say is my own opinion. Everybody have their own opinion. Just let me know what y'all think. Let me know which one y'all think is better. I would love to hear from people opinions about when I do these verses, and let me know which one y'all enjoy the most. So I split up in 5 categories. The categories I pick is the main character, the villain, the story of the movie, of course the action / finishers, and the conclusion of the film of which one I feel like is the most dominant one. So I'm gonna start with the main character. The main character in Mortal Kombat 1995 Mortal Kombat is of course Liu Kang. Of course you have Sonya Blade, Johnny Cage, Raiden. Those are the pretty much the top main characters, but the main character is Liu Kang. The story basically surrounds Liu Kang and the death of his brother and him returning to get revenge of Shang Tsung, who murdered his brother. Well, didn't murder him, challenged him, and he defeated him and killed him. So Liu Kang feel like he need to go and get revenge, seek revenge. Johnny Cage, he had his own story. You know, he's a martial artist. People look at him as a joke, so you think he's going in the tournament. People take him seriously. You got Sonya Blade, who's looking to get revenge on Kano, who killed her partner. You got Raiden, who's the protector of Earthrealm. So, Outrealm won't take over and, pretty much kill off Earth. So that's pretty much the story in 1995, which is pretty much the same story in Mortal Kombat 2022 Mortal Kombat. But the main character in 1995 Mortal Kombat is Liu Kang. I thought they did the character well. I think they get him justice. I think I thought the guy Robin Chow, I believe that was the name, did a great job playing the character. I thought he did a great job playing Liu Kang. I think the main character stayed on course of what the character was presented to us in the video games, and I think they did a great job. In 2022 Mortal Kombat, you got Cole. Cole is pretty much a human character. One thing about 2022 Mortal Kombat, I believe the main character Cole, I wasn't really feeling that character. I thought he was pretty much a waste of character. Pretty much like when video gaming, when they give us downloadable characters, don't you feel like some characters that's downloadable, you be like, I didn't ask for this, but we got it, I'm just going to deal with it. And that's what I feel about Cole. I feel like he was just a character through the movie. And I feel like it wasn't a real likable character. I thought the guy who played Cole, I don't even know his name, did not act well at all. I feel like he was not giving his all. I just don't feel like he was feeling it. But some people in the movie, I feel like they did a great job. Like Sonya Blade, I thought she did a great job. I feel like Kano, he did a great job, especially Kano. I really think he was having fun with the part. The dude played Raiden. I thought he did okay. I thought Jax, the dude, played okay. I just felt like people was actually trying to give a great effort and trying to give a great movie, and I feel like the dude Cole was just too plain, too boring, and I wasn't really feeling him. So the winner in that main character is, of course, 1995 Mortal Kombat. Take the point for that one. All right, next category, we got villain. The main villain in 1995 Mortal Kombat is Shang Tsung. I don't know. I can't really say much about that character. If y'all seen the movie, y'all know what I'm talking about. The guy who played Shang Tsung did a hell of a job. I think he is Shang Tsung, just like Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. I know people might say like, whoa, slow down, but that's how I feel when I watched 1995 Shang Tsung. I think he did a great job. I think he tried his best to be the villain, being the biggest villain asshole in the movie, and I believe he did a great job. I feel like he was having fun with the part. I feel like he was really feeling it. I really feel like he really thought he was Shang Tsung, and I feel like he did a great job. For that being said, I feel like the guy who played, I forgot his name, please forgive me, but they put his character in Mortal Kombat 11, and I was excited about that. It looked just like them. He talked like them, especially when he said, "Your soul is mine." He owned that part, so Shang Tsung, he did a great job. So going into 2022 Mortal Kombat, the main villain is Shang Tsung, but the main villain in the movie is Sub-Zero. Now the guy who plays Sub-Zero, I recognize him. I don't know his name. Again, please forgive me, but the dude that plays Sub-Zero did a hell of a job. Matter of fact, he did so great. Sub-Zero was really not one of my favorite characters in Mortal Kombat. I did like the character, but I didn't like using him in the game. Watching him playing Sub-Zero in the movie made me want to play Sub-Zero in the video game. As soon as I got home from watching the movie, I came home, played Mortal Kombat 11, and I played with Sub-Zero right away. That's how good he did. He did great in the movie. I thought he did a great job. Even though Shang Tsung was the main guy who was running the show, Sub-Zero was the main villain in my opinion. And I believe the dude who played Shang Tsung and Sub-Zero did such a great job. It was hard for me to choose. So I say they both was a tie as in villain. I know people have their own opinion. They say Shang Tsung won the land hands down. Maybe so, but if y'all watch 2022 Mortal Kombat, I feel like Sub-Zero character pretty much carried the movie as making it exciting. Like, it's just the way how he looked and fought in the movie. He's a true martial artist. No stunt double. He did his own stunts. He played the part, I felt like he took it seriously, and he did a great job. So I believe it's a tie. It was hard for me to choose. I was like, man, this guy's really doing a great job playing Sub-Zero, which is a real popular character in the game. So he did the guy justice. Story. Now, when it comes to the story, um, they both have their issues. Now, let's start with the 2022 Mortal Kombat. I always start with the 1995. Let's start with the 2022 Mortal Kombat story. Um, I give this one credit of how, when it comes to video game fighting movies, especially like something like Mortal Kombat, we have multiple characters, and just them trying to take a risk with something new, with pretty much a tattoo. If you're born with a certain tattoo, you have special powers. You just got to learn how to control those powers. And you are pretty much born to be a chosen one to protect the Earth realm, and Raiden have to seek out and find you and train you and get you prepared for a huge tournament. I respect that. Some of the story is slagging, like some of the characters, especially like let's say, what's the two faces here? Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Scorpion, he had his famous "get over here." He speak English for like 5 seconds, then he back speaking to Japanese. There's like certain stuff in the movie and the story doesn't make any sense. But I do appreciate from taking a risk of with the tattooing, and you're born to be a chosen one. We're here to protect you, and we're here to give you to train you, to have you prepared for a huge battle, a huge tournament, so we can save Earth realm. That's what I like about this movie. It don't have a tournament in it. That's what Mortal Kombat is all about. It's about a fighting tournament, and where got little bugs and stuff. Sorry, y'all had a cookout. We had the door open, bugs got in here, so it's flying around. So I'm killing them as they go. But as I say, the story is not perfect, but the tournament is not in this movie. A lot of people had backlash about them, like, hey, it's supposed to be a tournament. Where the tournament at? What's going on? That's what Mortal Kombat is all about. Tournament, fighting, and all that stuff. It didn't have the tournament. It was okay, but it was okay with me. Don't try to stuff so much in one movie. I'm okay not having a tournament. It didn't hurt me that much, but seeing my characters on a big screen, that was enjoyable enough. But the story had issues. Some things didn't make any sense. Now we go to the 1995 Mortal Kombat. Now with this one, again, it was a tournament, but the tournament didn't make any sense. You had people who won, you had people some lost. I don't know who. Okay, they say Liu Kang was the winner, but I'm like, how? Like, it didn't really explain anything, but that's okay. When I was a kid, I didn't really care, but I know when people was adults around this time and they was looking at the movie, said how he won the tournament. Like, where was the tournament? It had little clips where it gave potential of a tournament, but it wasn't really a tournament. Again, it was okay. I still enjoyed the movie. Some of them, they say Liu Kang was the chosen one. They didn't explain why, but he was, and he defeated the villain, and happy ending, whatever, sort of. But it just wasn't really a tournament in this movie at all. So I thought I thought the story was pretty cool, like how they got everyone together, got them on a big boat, big ass ship came out of nowhere, nobody didn't pay no mind to it. It was just certain things I just like, it is what it is. But when I rewatched the movie, I just thought, it wasn't perfect, it wasn't flawless, as as people say it is, and people love the movie so much they just overlook some things, and which is fine. I watch these movies to have fun with and everything like that. So for that being said, both of them wasn't perfect. They both was a tie. All right, so we go with finishers, action, which is really important in the Mortal Kombat game. That's what it make itself different from other fighting games, as a Street Fighting, Tekken, other other fighting games. This would made Mortal Kombat as popular as it was. They did some outrageous finishes to your opponents. You'd be like, okay, it's overkill. Why you keep doing it? He's dead, or she dead, or whatever. That's what I love about this game. So we're gonna go back to '95 Mortal Kombat. They have classic finishers that they caught from the video game and put it into the movie. I love it, appreciate it. Some they didn't take it that far. I thought some, a lot of money wasn't poured in this movie because a lot of people they probably thought the movie didn't have a lot of potential, because the simple fact is it's a video game movie, and a lot of video game movies in the 90s didn't do so well as for example, like the Super Mario Brothers and Double Dragon. That's just some for example. Street Fighter, that's another one. But Mortal Kombat actually did pretty good in the box office. But the money wasn't there into this movie, and it got even worse when they made the sequel. But that's another day, another story. But this one, it just had certain things that did great that I love. But the finishers wasn't as bloody as I wish it was. It wasn't rated R. So it kind of made the movie slightly weaker, but I did appreciate the fact that they had like the bicycle kick, the Liu Kang fireball, Liu Kang bicycle kick, Johnny Cage nut punch, Johnny Cage shadow kick, of course Scorpion spear, stuff like that. Scorpion fire, breathing finisher and all that stuff. Johnny Cage, what was it? Johnny Cage friendship when he wrote off the autograph. So they had certain things in here that I appreciated, I love. Thank you so much. I really do. I still enjoy the movie. Now we come to 2022 Mortal Kombat. Enough said. The movie was rated R. I was happy. I was glad. They could finally show the blood and guts that I love about the video gaming, and it gave me what I wanted. It could have been a little bit more, but one of my favorite finishes in this movie is Kung Lao when he sliced the vampire bitch in half. I love that scene. It's one of my favorites. It actually took me off guard. And I didn't even know what to say, but yeah, so enough said. This one was easy. I give it to 2022 Mortal Kombat. Enough said. I mean, rated R. That's what we was hoping for when they announced they're making another MK movie, and when they did, they brought the rated R with it. I really appreciate it. So with that being said, easy pick, 2022 MK. Now, last is the conclusion of the movie, the final piece of the movie. Watch both of them. Which one do you choose? So far we have main characters given to 95 Liu Kang, both tie when it comes to the villain, both the tie when it comes to the story, and finisher action goes to the 2022 MK. So we got a tiebreaker, and it comes down to the conclusion of the movie. Which one would you choose? Now I sat back and watched each movie, not back to back. But I did watch them. I still enjoy both of them. I'm a huge MK fan, but I do realize both movies have their flaws, and both movies is not perfect. But if I had to choose one between 95 and 2022 MK, I would choose 95 MK. Let me explain why. The main reason I choose MK. All my characters, got Liu Kang, the guy who played Liu Kang, done great. And the dude that played Johnny Cage, he did great. And the girl that played Sonya Blade, she done great. And the dude that played Rosie, the agent, he done great. You got the dude, the iconic dude that played Shang-Chi, he done great. The story is a little shady, but it's okay. I enjoy it. Of course, Goro, he's fucking people up. That's another reason MK22 have Goro. Too easy, lost from the weak ass character Cole. That pissed me off. Goro used to be is a balls. He dominated, been undefeated for like 1 billion years or something like that. I'm exaggerating, but you can't have Cole defeat Goro. That shit pissed me off. I mean, at least Johnny Cage, he's a lovable character, and he defeated Cole, and defeated Goro. That's what it is. But at the end of the day, they bitched Goro a little bit in 2022, and I did not enjoy that one bit. So I would pick 95 MK. It's an enjoyable watch. The special effects is not up to par. Some of it look corny as hell, but the acting and knowing that this is an MK movie I'm watching, I can't pass it up. And of course, you cannot deny the iconic MK theme song for this movie. Hit every single time. I love it, especially I love it when I blast it into my surround sound and get me in the MK mood. As soon as I finish watching, I want to jump on my Xbox or PlayStation 2 or whatever and play a couple of MK matches. And so for that being said, gotta give it to the original 1995 MK in the versus this one. So if y'all still tuning into my video, thank you. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the support. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching all the way to the very end. If you haven't, sorry to hear about that, but please subscribe. Please click the like button for this video. Please let me know which one will y'all pick. Would y'all pick the 2022 MK or would y'all pick the 1995 MK? Let me know. And please check out my description. Send me a friend request on my Facebook and my Instagram. Fully available. Send me a request. I will accept. We can talk about movies or whatever. Ask me questions, whatever. I will enjoy the answer. For that being said, y'all have a good one. Peace. Thank you for tuning in. Later.